Good morning, y'all. How's everything? How's your weekend? Oops, sorry. I'm new at this. Today, we're talking about the part-time retirement options trades. Now, I know people get confused because retire with less is a certain way, and then, I'm doing this part-time retirement option trades, and people get the two mixed up. But this is like real life. The Retire with Less series is a paper portfolio trying to establish a history for myself of income generation from a certain amount of money. Okay. The part time retirement option trades is real life stuff because my wife works part time, I work part time, and we trade options. Between those three, literally, actually, between my wife's part time job and my part time job, we mostly cover our monthly expenses. Someone asked, am I going to, now that I have a part time job, because I didn't for a long time, will I be able to put money back in to the portfolio? And the answer to that is maybe. We'll see. But the realized profits from options trading is new money going back into the portfolio, essentially. So if that's all that is, then that's all that is. So I wanted to do a PSA today because I always do rants, right? That's like what I'm known for, rants and retire. And the reason why is my part-time job has me traveling a little bit, driving a little bit. It's about one third driving to 2/3 working. Okay. So I get to see a lot of people out on the road. And what I see is a huge percentage of people on their cell phones while driving. At stoplights, all you see is you don't see anything except they look down. Like, even while driving, they're just driving with their knee or whatever, and it's like, dude, who are you? Like, are you the president? Well, our president probably can't work a cell phone, but you know what I'm saying? Are you a lawyer? Are you a doctor? Is someone dying? What's going on here? And I just know that whatever you're doing ain't that damn important. Okay, so I looked it up. And so this is a rant about driving and friends. Okay? Now I remember driving down the street and I see this woman driving down the street and I see her scrolling on her phone, and we come to a stoplight and I'm like, what is she doing? Like, what's so important? The broad was on Facebook and driving. Like, why are you on Facebook? Don't you know that 98% of those people you have on your Facebook aren't your friends? We're going to talk about that in a second, but right here, texting and driving stats. Okay, I'm going to try it. Statistics. Did I do that okay? I hate that word. 400 deaths. 400 preventable deaths from you or whoever it was checking out social media or texting a friend or a quote unquote friend, and you could be living. Instead, you're dead or you killed somebody. That's sad. That's sad. So what I wanted to do real quick is look at friend definition. Now there's a definition of friend, but what I wanted to do is look at what is the definition of a real friend? True friends are usually those who offer you support, improve your quality of life, promote self-confidence, provide honesty and unconditional love, and help you progress mentally, It often takes time and effort to foster deep, healthy friendships. Now, in my opinion, in my experience, you only get less than a handful of these real friends in a lifetime. Less than. I'm talking about less than 5. More like maybe 2, 3, somewhere in there. The rest of them wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire. They wouldn't. So think about it. You have 100 people on your Facebook. 98 of them wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire. But you're concerned about what the heck they're doing. They may spit on you, but they'll get tired of it and they'll walk away. The other 2% are your real friends. They'll go get a bucket of water. They'll smother you. They'll help you roll, drop, stop, and roll, whatever, if you're on fire. They'll do those things. So what you're doing by texting and driving is just stupid, because most of those people on your Facebook would not spit on you if you were on fire. So there you go. PSA today. Stop texting and driving. It's stupid. I guess that's the point of full self-driving, right? I guess that's where we're going to, which is stupid too, but okay. So let's take a look at part-time retirement option trades. Got to tell you, this week wasn't very exciting, but it's okay. So let's look at some closings. Only closed 2 things. Closed the Bros 20. Where is it? Where's my numbers? See, I always get confused when I have that freaking thing on there. Closed the Bros for 10 cents. Profited $59 there, and closed 2 TNAs for 7 cents. Profited $86 there. So profit for the week only $145.64. Now people say, why'd you close the TNA? Well, I typically don't let things run to expiration. Reason why is when it's sitting there at 90% profit realized, or profit possibility realized if you close it out. When it's sitting there at 90%, there's only $7 willing to burn off, and the option contract has another month to go. I'm not going to wait a month for the $14 or $7. I'll move on. Okay. So that's what we did there. So let's take a look at what we opened. So we go down here. Been leaning heavily into TLT. With the VIX so low, TLT has been in a range, and it's been okay. Like, I wouldn't mind buying TLT at these strikes, 100, 101, 99, somewhere in there, and then running calls on them. So I went out to July 28th on TLT, did a 101 strike, collected $110 there. And then SCHD, sold a couple SCHDs. Why I'm doing this is because I want to own it, and we'll see what happens. I went all the way out to August 18th, did a 69 and a 68 strike, collected $65 and $50 respectively. And then TNA, we went out to August 4th, went up to 28 strike. I know that support level is right around 30. So 28, I'd be fine with taking some shares if necessary. Excuse me. We collected $87 for each of those contracts. We did 2 of them. So how's premium cooking? So for the week, that's what we looked at. 2 closed positions, open 4, realized profit 145.64. Weekend notional, that means if all contracts were put to me, I would need 114,500. Reason why that's so high is because of those TLTs, because those are 10,000 a piece, and I got like 4 or 5 of them. Profit yield pretty low. This is an annualized profit yield. What this does is take your profit realized, divide it by your notional, and annualize it. So 6.6% return for the week. Premium sold $396.37. Total premium cooking, we bumped it up to $1,529.93. Maintenance margin up a little bit, 24.5. Buying power usage still low at 21%. Cash balance actually went up, 59,285. No deposits, no withdrawals. We won't be needing to make any withdrawals here for June because, like I said before, we had our son's graduation party and a couple expenses. Also had the brakes done on my car, so that was a big chunk of change. After this month, everything should go back to semi-normal. But this was a 3 paycheck month, so that's covering some of those increased expenses. But we'll see how it goes next month, and we'll have to make some withdrawals from here, but I don't think so. Net lick dropped a little bit from last week down to 125.1, still all-time highs at, I think I had hit 123 or something like that at one point, but it's pretty much all-time high. 125 would be higher if I wouldn't have had pulled out like $4,000 this year to pay bills. So it is what it is. Buys and drips. I did add SCHD. I bought one share, just as a place marker or whatever you want to call it. You know, just to look at it, and we'll see if I add to it. I'll add to it if it gets opportunistic. I like it at 70. 71 cents shouldn't make a damn bit of difference, but I guess it's a mental thing. I think that's all that happened. I did drip a little bit of QQQM, tiny bit, and that's in my Fidelity account. So I think that's it. That's all I did, right? Yeah. TLT, sold. SCHD, bought one share. Bought my Bros, sold those two, and then the TNA. So that's it for the day. Quick overview, quick view. There's the notional. We already went over that, 114.5. And I have nothing expiring for another 4 weeks. So really, I'm happy with the performance. If we go to the quick overview, that's what I wanted to go to. Month to date, $1,073.21 in realized profit. That's fine with me. You figure if you average $1,000 a month, that's, well, let's see. Let's do something here. Why not? Let's see. What is the sum? What is the average? Average is 1753. So let's go 1753 average. Divide that by, let's just call our portfolio 120 grand. No, you know what? Let's call it 125 just for S's and giggles. Times that by 100. That's 1.4%. Monthly times 12. That's a 16.8% annualized gain. S&P's not up that much. Dow and Russell definitely ain't up that much. The NASDAQ is up, double that, dang near. But I would never have been 100% into the NASDAQ, right? So to have 16.82% average return for the year at this point, I have no issues with that at all. And that's just from realized option income. That doesn't include interest. That doesn't include dividends. Doesn't include stock selling gains, or if there's any. None of that. This is just off of the option income. Okay, so totally happy. Totally happy with where we're at. If I average $1,000 the rest of the year, I'd be totally fine. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the PSA. Share any stories you have on people texting and driving down below. I'd love to read them. And just remember, if you have 100 people on your Facebook or Instagram or whatever, only about 2 of them will spit on you if you're on fire. All right, y'all. Have a good weekend. We'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye. I am not a financial advisor. The information contained in this video is for entertainment and informational purposes only. It is not intended to be investment advice. Please seek a licensed professional for any investment, tax, or legal advice. Thank you.